Okay, we're getting there. Okay, I think that'll work for me. Here's what I'm planning to do. I wanted to do this with my grandsons, but things just didn't work out for us, so I'm gonna give this a shot here today. We have talked, my grandsons and I have talked about doing this. What I'm gonna do, you see how big this log is and how hard it was to push it up here. This thing is too big and too heavy for me to lift up on the wood splitter. So what I'm going to try to do is split this. Now here's what I'm going to do. I have here what's called a blasting wedge, and this is actually my grandpa used to, I don't know if you, I hope you can see that. My grandpa used to sell these things. There's a hole right there where you put the fuse in. There's a hole there where you put the powder in. Back in the old days, they used to use blasting powder. I don't have access to that, but I do have some black powder. So that's what we're going to use. I've done this before. I've split oak with it, but I've never really split maple. So we're fixing to find out how this works. And like I said, my grandsons and I have talked about this, and you know, we plan to make a little fun event out of this, and we will. But for today, I'm going to kind of get things out. And okay, black powder. The what is this? This is yeah, 1F black powder. I think that's how they rate it. I can't remember now. It's been a while since I bought it. But anyway, black powder. I got a funnel that I rigged up to get it inside here. And of course my high-tech measuring device, a shotgun shell. Not fancy, but it works. So anyway, like I mentioned, I've done this before, and I'm kind of a little bit short on fuses, pun intended. This is, I think this burns at a rate of 1 minute to a foot. I've got about 3 inches here, so that should give me, it should be enough. So we're going to give this a go. For today, the one time, this will work. So put the fuse in there, just like so. Can I get it headed the right direction? There we go. So that does look kind of short, don't it? It'll work. So anyway, this stuff, now in the past when I did this, I would use 3 shotgun shells. I think it was 3, or was it 4? Yeah, there's several of these anyway. Oop. A little windy out here today. There's a few cars going by. The neighbors just love it when I do this. Oop, oop. Spilled a little. Or was it 2 for a log like that? I don't remember. So, yeah. I think we're good. Well, let's give it a little more. That's a pretty good size log. This thing was heavy, so there we go. Okay. So, we have that rascal loaded. Okay, so we got the powder in there and got a fuse in there. So now we have to put some wadding in there. And my dad said that my grandpa back in those days, they used the what they use for wadding, because you got to have some back pressure on this, otherwise it'll just be a big flash. So you put some wadding in there. So back in my dad's day, they used the old Sears catalog. They used that for, you know, everything. Of course, there was one major use for that, as everybody remembers. It was used in the outhouse. So going with that theory, toilet paper. So very handy, relatively cheap. So we put that in there, and I really hope I got that amount on there correct, because if I went too much, that'll make toothpicks out of that log. So, but I'm pretty sure I did it right, so I'm not too worried about it. Oop, I broke my high-tech tamp there, so looks like I got enough in there. Anyway, you give that a little tamp, like so, and there. Now we're ready to drive it into the log, and of course this is a wedge, as you noticed when I held it up, so we drive that into the log like that. But first, you know, we move things out of the way. We definitely, when I light the fuse, I want to get that out of here, but so, and safety first. So this takes a little bit of pounding to get that in there, and I use this dead blow hammer because metal on, if I was to use a metal hammer, metal on metal could create a spark. We really don't want this to go off till I'm ready. So here we go. Nothing to this silly old game. I'm going to try to split it. It's not that long. It's pretty good size around, but it's not that long. I'm going to try to split it in half. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's move a little on me. Get that. Nothing to it. It's going. We're getting there. This was a lot easier when I was 20 years younger. We're getting, okay. I gotta call somebody here. Hang on. I don't know. Yeah, is this a gas company? Yeah, see, I'm curious. What's the price of LP right now? Really? I thought it was more expensive than that. You, sometime when you got a minute, you wouldn't fill my tank for me, would you? Yeah, I might start burning LP again. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. This is Darrell. So, yeah, that'd be great. Thanks a bunch. Talk to you later. Yep. Bye. So, never hurts to have a backup plan. We've been burning wood quite a while. But, so, anyway, we gotta get back to this rascal. So, okay, like I said, I gotta finish this up. I think just a couple more whacks will do it. So, I get that lit. I'm gonna use that torch because I won't mess around today. So then, light it, grab my bag, and get out of here. So, I still gotta kind of steady this. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So, I'm sure I used the slow burning fuse. So here we go. And there, no, oh no, my boot's caught. My Oh man. Ooh. Oh wow. Who hit me? Hey. No. Oh. Holy cow. Did a freight train come through here? Toothpicks. Maybe I shouldn't have put that last shell full of powder in there. Where'd my log go? Oh. Okay. I think I've had enough for today, folks. I think we did a pretty good job here. So, boys, sometime we'll have to do this and finish this. So, see you later. By the way, boys, maybe you shouldn't say anything to your mom just yet. Let me work out a few bugs before we try this. So we'll talk to you guys later. You have a good day.